And we're back, another day at VHC.
Right, that can go. And what we've done is chopping the back of the bike off. And speaking of things that can go out well, let's just chop this in half, shall we?
Gets cut.
Right, so what you're doing here then, big L? How you shortened the mud guard? Okay, this is just a mock-up. Obviously these aren't bolted in yet, but they're the frame covers that will go on. Obviously that's the fender that we've shortened. We watched us chop that a minute ago, so that's all been chopped and shortened. These are 13.5-inch shocks. We're dropping down to 10.5 slammers, so that will drop that closer to the tyre. By the time we put some fat tyre in it, it will look, yeah, look a lot more trick, won't it? Okay, present state of play. This is fully stripped. You've seen some of the stripping, some of the chopping that we've been doing. This is all stripped down now, ready for powder coat. So, yeah, join us on the rebuild. And obviously new suspension going on. The frame's all chopped. A lot of work going in here. Wire and loom is the next thing to go. So we'll lose all this plastic and all the wiring will go. But that will all be seen on the rebuild.
In the shop today. Sunny day today. All the bits back for the Harley from powder coat, as you can see. Got bars, chain guard, fenders. Just waiting for the top yokes. Everything else though that we need. Ready to progress on with the build. And some electric work done at the moment.
Yes, yes, big old dog. So, right, obviously what we've done, relocated the coil so it sits above the injector. Yeah, so that sits in the middle of the engine. That's a Colt Works mount. I just think they look really cool.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we've just done a wiring loom relocation so that we can stitch it all up underneath the tank, get it all out of the way, just to make it super clean. And once the tank rises on and stuff, and we've done the rest of it, that will all sit there with the coil relocated, exposes the engine.
Yeah, nice clean gap through there.
Yeah,
Wicked.
Seriously cool.
Yep.
So onwards with the build. I think next up we'll finish off the back end, put the new shocks on, the
we got
3-in-1 indicators on the back, frame covers.
Got the birdie shocks to go on there as well, won't we?
Yeah.
Rear end all on.
Obviously powered by Greg's.
Of course.
But yeah, so the new rear fender. So we've modified. It was a custom one that he'd bought, but then we've modified it to make it fit better. Then obviously repowder coated it.
These short
frame covers.
Yep, shorter frame covers.
Yeah, and then once you put the 10-inch shocks on, or 10.5s, it should be fairly slammed.
Nice.
So, on with the shocks and the light mounts, yeah?
Yep.
Sweet.
Shock in, chain guard in, indicator and indicator mounts all set up.
Right, so bit of heat shrink on here just to hide some of the silver threads. I know you can have a silver nut, but I'd rather have a silver nut than a load of thread hanging out.
That's true.
So
Customer wants it all black.
obviously we've greased all the bushes before we put them in. So next up, bottom bush. Again, bush has already been pre-greased by the old dog. Spacer, that shouldn't be far off. In, a little bit of Loctite on there, tighten it up. Old dog doing what he does best.
Vinyl application, some might say.
Vanilla ice, a vinyl wrapping. So
Looking good.
there you go. Let everyone
Definitely
know the brand.
Best stickers that ever go on shocks. I mean,
Yeah,
coolest looking shocks.
Tell you what, they do look cool, especially with the 2 spanners, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, so what we've done, we've drilled the bars, 3 holes. So you've got an elongated hole there, hole under here, hole under there. So we're going to run all the wiring through the bars. So when you look from the front, aesthetically, it's going to be a lot cleaner. The only thing you'll see is throttle cables, clutch cable. So it should look
Super clean, super minimal.
That's the idea.
Wicked.
That's the idea, mate.
Really good progress. Bars are all internally wired. Looking super sweet. That centre hole, we've obviously got our outer holes on the outside. And when the brake lever butts up against that, you'll have no idea that there's any cables there. Got the indicator wiring hanging down at the moment, and you're just putting on the headlight.
Just lifting up the headlight housing. So we wanted to keep this in the satin. I think what we're going to do, so obviously being an iron, it's all matte black, but I'm thinking about polishing the top of the tank so the tank's got like a sort of polished satin look to it.
Yeah.
And then it will fade in, just so the gloss suits going up it, do you know what I mean?
Bring it all together.
But yeah, but that's that done.
We've got some black to go on this bucket as well. The rim's currently silver, but
yeah, we're putting an LED in it, I think.
Yep.
He's put an LED for it, so like I say, I'm just trying to get it all back together, all nipped all up together, so we can keep the progression going with the build.
Let's have a look. Front end's all together, mirrors on, looking the part, nice, keeping it all Harley. What's going on over here with the speedo?
Oh, just dropped the speedo out of its original mount. The telltale lights, you have to push this plastic cover out, be careful not to break it, like so, and that whoop, is what will give you your indicators, tail lights, etc.
Yeah? Oh yeah.
So then this cleverly mounts into this. Alright. If you hold it up, you'll be able to see the indicator, like high beam, neutral light, etc. I don't know if you can see through there or not, yeah, but that's how you know you fitted it the right way up. Boom! Just like that. What do you reckon?
Looking trick.
Looking sexual.
Yeah.
Let's get the tank on, get this on. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, tell the people at home.
Right, new speedo's fitted with the small amount, everything nice as you can see with that boss. Goes through to the other side, which has got a black dome head.
It's perfect when you look over the tank.
Yeah, it's all coming together super clean.
Yeah.
Very black, but super clean.
Tank on risers, so obviously all the front end indicators all underneath the bars and everything. Alice, you happy with the way it's coming together?
Very.
So just the rear end to do now, but
Different
that
like.
all gapped. Yeah, it looks sexy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously all this in gloss as well.
Got a chin spoiler to go on, finish the rear wiring and the headlight.
Yeah, I'll let you do the Jimmy Hill. Oh, good. So what's this then, El? Do you want to give us a little talk about it?
This is a half chop Harley Davidson Sportster, so you can tell us what's going on with this, Pops. Right, it's lovely.
Sweet. And bosh, Harley done. So, what have we done to this big L? So, do you notice I look like a rock god at the minute? Wow! So, right, rear end. So what we've done a half chop rear end. So we've done this half chop, lower the fender, so it gives it that low down, sleek look. Obviously it's running Burley Slammers, 3-in-1s at the rear. Stock seat at the moment. We've removed the rear bar, made another way of bracing it underneath so it stays on. But we do want to go for the bobber seat. But the customer at the minute is trying to keep his wife happy. She wants to go on the back of it and stuff like that. So he can't go full solo seat at the minute. So he's got a pad that attaches to this and just sits on the back for now. But then we will be going to a solo seat eventually and going full blown bobber with it. But I think the half chop looks better than full chops. I think there's too many people doing full chops. It's irreversible, and to me, it means that you can't ride it. Can't ride it all year round. Let's face it, you get caught out in the rain at any time, you're going to get drenched, you know. So, and then as we work forward, we've done powder coated all the tinware, so everything's in gloss black. Shortened the front mud guard. Obviously, that's been repowder coated. Chin spoiler, and then we start to get on to what we do, which I think is pretty cool. What we do, I think we do it really well actually. So we polished the top of the tank, left side of the tank in denim. We've relocated all the wiring loom, so it's all up underneath the fuel tank. Rewrapped it all, and then that means we've moved the coil back using a Cultworks mount. So the coil now sits between the V, just to give this big space at the front, so you can peer through it when you're shooting videos. So just for the cinematics. Hey guys. Even my fat head fits in there. So, so then we made our own bars. So these drag bars that we've extended, and then what we've done, we've opened them up, put 3 holes in them, but then rather than just drill the 3 holes, we've then gone around it with the TIG welder to clean the holes up and give it some more strength, bring some strength back to it. Obviously, where you've took material away, so all the wiring loom is now up through the bars. Just gives it a lot cleaner, sleeker look from the front. We didn't want to have that humpback look with the tank being raised, so we put on some 3-inch risers, just so the top of the stem is the highest point of the bike, just to keep that silhouette of a good-looking Harley. Side mount speedo, that was one of these ones that normally clamp onto the forks. We've made our own setup with this. We've run it off the lower tank mount, so you can still see it past the tank. Obviously, we made a spacer that you've seen in, like previous to this in the video. You've seen us make all the components to it, but this is how it all configures when it all goes together. LED headlight in the front, black rim on it, mirror flip, LED underbar indicators, Temu chin spoiler. This bike is basically a Temu build. I mean, like, for what it's cost us to build this bike, the guy was on a budget, and he's a good friend of ours. So originally just wanted the front doing, but we've done the whole lot in one because of timing. We've got so much work on at the minute. We're inundated with work. Didn't want this in the workshop for a couple of days to do the front, and then it come back to do the rear. Would have been too much to do. So next up, I believe we're going to be doing a tyre swap out, going for a rider rear tyre, and that's it. So let us know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. What's left to do is some cinematics.